Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we'll be playing in the Soviet Tier 10 Tech Tree Medium, the T-62A. Honestly, this has been a really disappointing tank for me to drive throughout the past couple games. I've just played it, messing around, and I actually haven't had a single game that's been even close to 3K. I've had some okay battles, but, none of them have been crazy. And I've been asking myself, why haven't they been very good? And as much as I know everybody wants to type in skill issue, I don't really think it's been a misplay issue for any of the games I've used the vehicle in. I've started thinking about it, and it's quite simple. First of all, the 62A is one of the only medium tanks in Tier 10 that doesn't feature much gun depression. You might say, okay, well, the 121 has 1 degree less. But you're also forgetting the 121 has literally 90 more alpha damage and tungsten shells, with very similar frontal protection and even more mobility. So, yeah, I mean, why would you ever drive a 62A when the 121 exists? And that point still kind of stands in my mind right now. I don't see a single world where you would drive the 62A when the 121 exists. The 121B is another great example. It has more DPM than the 62A, more alpha, similar turret armor. While it does have a slightly worse hull, it features a special mechanic called adaptive concealment, which basically gives it every advantage over a vehicle like this. So again, when you ask yourself the question, what does this tank have? Really has one thing, and that is hull armor. The 62A's hull is 140 millimeters thick, where the average medium's hull is around 120 to 100 mils thick. Now on paper, that extra 20 mils of armor is quite nice, especially because I'm running enhanced. That does mean that you might be able to get some decent bounces and get out some damage in the process. In reality, doesn't really mean anything, and that's because of the fact that well, the armor hasn't worked at all. That's, I think, been the major problem for me. Okay. I think that's been the major problem for me, though, driving this vehicle, is the fact that the armor has not been working even slightly. Like, the calibrated shell changes to the latest update made it so that basically the armor buff this vehicle received was also taken away, because now everything just has more pen. So it's kind of just really disappointing. Like, the armor on this tank just doesn't really seem to work. And when Wargaming basically balanced this vehicle around the armor, it's a little disappointing if you think about it. So, you have the enemy 60 TP wide. You also have the 183 and everything else over here. So what I'm going to do to begin with is I'm going to push on the side of the Hori, and we're going to get some damage into these guys. Got the 183, we got the Hori. Get one shell into his tank right there. We have our adrenaline going on, and there you go. Nice bounce. That's where the turret armor is obviously really, really strong, is when you're able to get these bounces from a vehicle like the 183 effectively as well in the turret. That's obviously really, really good. And then we can use our solid DPM against something like the 60 TP, and he misses me. Big stinking L, my bro. Now we're going to reload again. Bonk. There you go. 322. And he's obviously gonna, never mind, he's gonna drive right out in the open. Well, doesn't really matter, we get the clear anyway. This is not a great team, though, that we have here. Let's be completely honest. Let's see, the Ball-Shotillon gets shot once for 366, pretty good. And... oh, we did not hit that. I mean, I'm not worried about the Ball-Shotillon. The Minnow is definitely the big threat right now. And that camo is actually pretty good at hiding the Minnow's weaknesses, I will admit that. It's very hard to actually... it's very hard to tell where the Minnow's weak points are with that camo he has in the turret, at least. Bruh. Well, he hits me right in the side armor. But at least we get a nice shell into his vehicle, and... nope. I mean, I literally just can't really do anything to that Minnow at the current angle. But, if he does that, we are able to cut through his turret. Nice shot. We got the Ball-Shotillon on our side. I'm not really worried about the Ball-Shotillon. We do have the 183 over here, which is obviously quite good. And the 183 gets shot once. And, oh, you know, this sucks, actually. I might be dead. Okay, well, the 183 gets the... yeah, there it is. Oh, well. I mean, I did my job. That minnow would rather shoot me than the 183 rolling around him. So I guess if you really want to kill yourself, good play. Which he did. I really thought he was going to go for the 183, but nope, he went for me. And that might have actually been the right play, because now the Ball-Shottion... Oh, never mind, the Ball-Shottion spotted. Okay, well, actually this gives the... This gives our Yag a huge advantage. Oh, there you go. We actually did end up winning the game because our 183 was smart enough to snap the shell on the bat chat. Our Yag literally just had no clue what he was doing. But thankfully, we did end up winning the game. We did 4,895 damage, got a first class, and top on the team. Pretty good stuff. No complaints there from me in the 62A. And it does show where the vehicle can do a pretty good job. However, I think the majority of mediums in that situation would have done fine as well. Alright, let's try one more battle and see if we can do as well in the 62A. I mean, I'm obviously not expecting to get out another 5,000 damage game, but if we can deal over 3k, I'll be more than happy with that. Bro, there's no way we just got Black Goldville again. Some of you might think that, like, I played another game in between. I'll show the battle results after this. This has been the exact same battle after. What the frick? And we're on the same spawn! Wargaming, you are the best company ever. Oh yeah. Oh well. Let's make our way into the front line again. And we're gonna go to the same spot again. And we're gonna spot tanks probably crossing again. We did. We spotted an Object 140. Oh, and a Leopard. Unfortunately, our shell went just a wee bit too low, which is not ideal, but it's not that... okay. Okay, yep, that makes sense. I forgot that everybody hits their shots, except me, I guess. Okay, IS-4. Literally can't pen him anywhere. Will our team do anything about him? You know what's funny is I don't think they will. Okay, well, I'm gonna chill right here. Let's... okay. Okay. Aiming on the rear of the Leopard, and there you go. One nice HE for 400. And let's pull up a little bit. Oh, we got... wow, this is awful. Okay, well, we're fine. We're fine. That Pickle Rick guy really wants to tunnel me. However, we shot him, and we're still alive. However, now we have the IS-4. Oh, IS-4 misses me. Pretty good. Uh-huh. We have the Sheridan. And let's get one shell into the IS-4. Kron's moving up as well. That's pretty awful. Let's get another shell into the IS-4. And IS-4 got shot again, and again, and again. Yeah, how did that work out for you, huh? How did that YOLO seriously benefit you? Yeah. Maybe don't YOLO. Rigid's a decent clan as well, but clearly the play that he made was not the best. Alright, we're going to move up, and Kron misses the shell. We get another shot out ourselves. I mean, that Kron's really trying to focus that Sheridan there. We're just going to keep shooting the Kron over and over and over. This is where, obviously, having 3,200 DPM is decent, at least. I mean, it's not the highest level of DPM, but it's pretty good. And we're just going to poke him. There we go. Easy shell. That leaves only 2 tanks left. A Baja and a Minnow. We got 1 shell into the Minnow. Wow, the mouse is smart enough to shoot HE, but dumb enough to... oh, wait, you know what? I've just realized that mouse isn't smart enough to shoot HE. He's probably only been shooting HE. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but clearly you have to be pretty bad at the game to flank in your mouse the entire battle. So I don't really know what to say about that. Either way, we had another decent result. We did 4,300 damage. We blocked 700. I mean... I guess we brought it back in those 2 games, and there you go, both Black Goldville. You can see them back to back, so... yeah, the 62A, I mean, it's a pretty solid vehicle. I'm going 3,300 in it for the 9 games I've played today, but it's just not that exciting of a tank. Its damage output isn't anything incredible, and I feel like you'd just be better off driving a 907, a T-22, or most specifically a Kampfpanzer 50-ton. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!